What is up, everybody? This is the Wax Man coming to you from the Wax Cave in Orlando. We all got kinds of fun stuff in here. As you can see, we got the 1990 FLEER. And it's definitely Wednesday. So we definitely want to go ahead and maybe pull out the next stack. See if we can't find anything in here. We know when we did this last one, this is all we found. We didn't really find too much in here. We found the Kirby Puckett and Bo, Brett, Ripken Jr., Ryan Sandberg, and Will Clark. Those were our best cards. So that first stack to the left sucked. I'll say it. I'll say it. It sucked. But that is how it is sometimes. So we'll slide that to the left. We know what we're doing here. We're working on the 1990 FLEER. Let us see if we can't find something better this time, guys. Maybe we can find some better cards, huh? Let's see here. We got the baseball quiz and the stickers. So we want to set the stickers aside. We'll set them there. Let's see, Blankenship, Heineman, Show. Okay, these were prospects back then. Greg Smith and Stu Tate, 1990. What an interesting year, guys. Let's see, Mickey Hatcher, Rick Leach, Tim Burke. Here we go, Brett Saberhagen. That's a decent card. Carmelo Martinez, Steve Balboni, Rick Roden, Jim Abbott. How did I know that's his rookie card? It's kind of cool. Put them up there. Dave Stieb, Dave Parker, should be in the Hall of Fame, and Steve Jeltz. All right. So, doing this with family in the house tonight, and gonna spend some time with them after we're done doing this. Here are the stickers. And who do we got? Let's see here. Zane Smith, Scott Bankhead, Don Robinson, Dave Bergman, Mike Morgan, Craig Worthington, Ken Caminetti, Short Life, Dave Stewart, nice, Lance Johnson, Lee Guterman, Darren Dalton, Charlie Ho, Geronimo Barrero. Here we go. Tony Fernandez just died, I believe, yesterday or the day before. Cal Ripken Jr., that's a good one. Ted Power. Let me do something here. I'm going to do a slight adjustment. You guys will. There we go. Even though I don't really need a charge, I had it plugged in anyways. See how the machine does that. Some of these cards. All right. Well, I won't be hitting it with my arm anymore. I'm pretty sure it was. You guys were seeing a little wobble. Right, the old Brewers. So Schofield, Grubber, Corsi, Hare. You know, you ever have a chance when if you're up north, you know that name. Those are some good chips. Here is a nice Barry Bonds. It's not his first year card, but it's still Barry Bonds. It's in pretty decent shape. Well, except for that black dot. Randy Bush. Oh, here we go. Here's an interesting card. 1990 FLEER All-Star Team. Howard Johnson. Jose Alvarez. Jeff Robinson. Eric Hansen. Joe Magrain. Ellis Burks. Ivan Calderon. And Herm Winningham. So let's do this. These are the cards we like. Put that stack back there, and eventually we're going to cover both. And here's the stickers. Jerome Walton, B.J. Surhoff, Mike Fetters, Doug Baker, Mitch Webster, Gary Ward, Jack Clark. Again, you know, I don't think there was any, 90 was a rough year. 89, though, the 89 Donruss. Well, here's Harold Baines. He's a Hall of Famer. Oop, let's do this right. I may miss. I know Stewart's a Hall of Famer, I believe, but not my cup of tea. You know, 89 when I was coming across the U.S. on a Delta flight, I had my luggage. It was the first time and only time that I ever had a carry-on bag that I had to go through underneath because I just didn't want to deal with it, which was a mistake on my part. There's nice Dodgers. Because in it, at the time in 89, I had an unsealed box. So rivals, we got Sandberg and Johnson. That's a good card. And yeah, Olin. There's Johnson again. And I had it in my luggage, and it wasn't locked because, you know, I'm a young guy. I didn't really think about it. And there's our Players of the Decade, Canseco. And, you know, somebody who worked for Delta decided that they wanted that box of unsealed cards. You know, that's the one that has Griffey Jr. in it. There's a Pat Combs rookie. Sticker. Here's Ozzie Smith, Hall of Famer. Nick Saski, Eric King, Jack Armstrong, Larry Walker, Hall of Fame. Dave Valle, Ernest Riles, Paul Gibson, Kirk Gibson, nice. Jim Traber, Craig Biggio. This is a second-year card. Dave Anderson, Ron Gant, Andy Hawkins, Pat Combs. Again, that's his rookie. Kind of sucked to lose them. Now, when you look in retrospect, but back then it really was ticked me off. My dad who worked for me at the time, he says, well, did you have a lock on your suitcase, your luggage? Like, I've never had a lock on my luggage because I was coming out of the military. Believe it or not, you're more likely not to lose something when you were in the military than when you're outside. That's crazy. Even though there are thieves within it. Kilgis, Trammell, Roberto Alomar, second-year card. Nice. Again, prospect card with Ramon Martinez, Pedro's brother. If I remember correctly. So Kevin Raymer, Tim Raines, Bo Jackson, nice. Darren Jackson, Lance McCullers, Bob Porsche, Chili Davis, Junior Felix, Tony Phillips. I mean, this has been, you know, compared to the last stack, this has been pretty nice. Got some nice cards in here. And here are the stickers, Mets. Here is Mattingly and McGuire. That's nice. Cole, Skinner, Hernandez, Davis, Greg Vaughn, Frank White, Blaine Beatty, Jerry Brown, Jim Gantner. All right, Jorge Bell, Joe Price. Nice. Sandberg, Ganter, Frazier. So this definitely was the nicer side of the box, huh? And the last pack in this stack for Back to the Past, Wednesday. Twin stickers. And then we got Langston, Montgomery, Mark Parent. Oh, Donnie Baseball. Juan Augusto, Claudel Washington, Dwayne Ward, Rick Honeycutt, Ricky Jordan, Lee Mazzilli, Mike LaValle, Juan Behringer, checklist. Cool. Jeff King, Bill Swift. Yep, family wanted to just peek in and see what I was doing. Say goodbye to everybody. Bye-bye. I think they forgot I was in here recording. So, guys, that's not bad. Let's see what we got here. Don Mattingly, Ryan Sandberg, Jorge Bell, Don Mattingly, McGuire. Pretty decent. Little rough cut on the edge there. Bo Jackson, Tim Raines, Greg Biggio, Larry Walker, Ozzie Smith, Jose Canseco. Here is Howard Johnson and Ryan Sandberg. Harold Baines, Howard Johnson, All-Star card. Number 4. Barry Bonds, look at how thin he was back then. You can see his physique, man. He was starting to fill in. Tony Fernandez again. He recently just died the other day. Cal Ripken Jr., Jim Abbott, and Brett Saberhagen. So not bad, guys. Appreciate y'all stopping in. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are really good to me. I like the fact that those that do watch my videos, that you take the time, to check it out, see what I got. It's always a good thing. I enjoy it. So that said, you guys, I'm getting ready here. I'm gonna eat, and then we're gonna hang out together as a family, study a little bit the Bible together, because this is the night we normally do it on Wednesday, and try to encourage one another spiritually. So that's part of how we spend our time together with the ones we love. We try to learn how to better treat with respect and dignity. Eventually, we're going to do a mail day, because I've got a bunch of mail coming. And I got mail already, and I got one from J Rez and another one from Anthony Hockey. But I got more stuff out there. They're waiting on me to send them some information, and once I do, then they're going to go ahead and send everything to me, and I'm excited about the stuff coming. Eventually, we're going to go back to doing auctions for sure and breaks for sure. We just don't know. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do it all. But I appreciate y'all stopping in and y'all's patience with me as I continue to work back towards that. Weather's getting a little better, so physically my body's getting a little bit better. It's still an up and down thing with the like a roller coaster, but starting to have a lot more good days in a row, which is always a good thing. So you guys keep doing what you're doing. Keep coming and watching me. I try to do my best to visit everybody that has content that I know is watching me, because they leave comments. Now, honestly, some of y'all, you know who you are. I watch until you guys start dropping the F-bombs and I leave. You guys know that, and you guys got a lot of respect for me for that, because we've talked. And I don't want you guys stop being who you are. But for me, I still try to visit everybody I can who has content, who visits and leaves a comment. So I appreciate that, guys. Hey, guys, thank you again. Back to the past Wednesday. Wax is out.